Good morning, guys, or good afternoon, depending on what class you're in. Right about now, I'm probably either driving across North Carolina to get to Cullowhee, to the North Carolina Center for the Advancement of Teaching, which is actually where my lanyard came from, or I'm already there and I'm meeting like-minded people and learning some awesome things that I can take back to the classroom and make my classroom a better place. So every day that I'm gone this week, you're going to have an EdPuzzle at the beginning of class so that it's similar to what it would be like if I were here physically. Well, I'm going to reiterate once again, if you fall behind this week, that is going to be disastrous for you. So make sure you stay on top of your work each day. I tried to make it so you don't have too much to do, all right? So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is that this week, specifically later this week, you will be starting to write a short research paper. You need to be able to write a research paper not only for your senior projects, but it's also important for you to be able to research important issues in life. It's what we've been working up to over the past week or so. Don't worry, it's not very long, and I'm going to baby step you through every single step. But the first step in writing a research paper is to choose your topic. I've posted a list of topics on Canvas for you to look at. Your topic does not have to come from that list, but if it's something different, then you need to run it by me to have it approved, and you can do that through email. As long as you email me by, say, Tuesday night, I'll make sure to get to you in time before the topic is due on Wednesday. So just to repeat that, your topic is due on Wednesday, and that is a hard deadline because you're going to start your research on Wednesday, and if you don't know what you're researching yet, obviously you're going to fall behind. But anyway, about the paper, it kind of connects with our Holocaust unit because you're going to be researching a social injustice problem. A social injustice is a situation in which the rights of people or a group of people are being ignored or violated. The Holocaust is an extreme example of social injustice, but we also have social injustices going on in our country and around the world. So you're going to pick a specific problem. It could be police brutality. It could be wrongful convictions. It could be human trafficking. It could be bullying. There's tons and tons of topics you can choose from. But your paper is going to describe the problem in detail, and then it's going to describe a possible solution or solutions to that problem so that people know how to take action to fight against the social injustice. So I want you to pick something that matters to you so that it will be more interesting for you. Like I said, each day you will have an EdPuzzle to start the day. I made it into an EdPuzzle and not just a video so that I could make sure you were actually watching it. Make sure you don't skip it because later in this week it's going to include important information that relates to how to do your assignments for the day. After you finish this EdPuzzle today, you're going to go to quizzes and you're going to do a quizzes in homework mode. And what that means is you're going to take the code that I have posted on Canvas and you're going to put that in on quizzes and you'll be able to play on your own. I'm pretty sure there's still a leaderboard, so you'll see how you're doing versus other people, but everybody doesn't have to be logged in at the same time, and the smartboard doesn't have to be on. There's not a main computer required, but that quizzes will help you review for EOC vocabulary that we started talking about last week. After the quizzes, you're going to put your Chromebook away. I have instructed the substitute to make sure you put your Chromebook away at that point, because you do not need it. It will only be a distraction. And you're going to get a coach book. Ta-da! It's your favorite thing, right? We're getting closer to the EOC, so we need to do this kind of practice. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be reading this section. It starts on page 162. Marta's Musings, blogging about life in Europe, and this particular blog post is about the use of the euro. I won't say how this person feels about it, but it is a persuasive piece. They're trying to get you to agree with them, and you're going to be evaluating her logic, her reasoning, and her argumentative skills. You're going to be looking for claims, evidence, any counterclaims that are included in this, and you're going to be evaluating whether it would be worthwhile for research. When you start writing your paper in a few days, you're going to come across sources like this, and you're going to need to be able to read them, think critically about them, evaluate them, and decide if they're worthy of believing the information contained within it, seeing if it's a worthwhile source. So for today, try to get at least halfway through. There's a handout that goes with this. The substitute should have it. I don't have one printed out right now because I'm recording this way in advance, but it should say a well-intentioned experiment that failed at the top, and it corresponds with some of the questions that are in the book. If you get done early, you can skip down to the bottom of your sub-work checklist and work on any of those activities that are listed there. But to recap, today you're going to finish this EdPuzzle. You're going to go to quizzes and complete the quizzes on homework mode using the code that's posted on Canvas. Then you're going to put your Chromebook away, and then you're going to get a coach book, and you're going to at least read half of A Well-Intentioned Experiment That Failed, which starts on page 162, and get at least half of the questions done on the handout. So that's all for today. If you have any questions at all, you can email me, and there's a good chance that I'll respond to you pretty quickly. All right, that's all for today, and I miss you guys already, probably.